welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to do the first fall makeup look for 2025. We are going to use the whatever palette from ColourPop. I have to be very careful because one of the shades in here is falling out, so I have to be really careful with this palette. But I kind of want to do like a cranberry apple cider look. That's the inspiration, and there you go, the shade did come out. Thankfully it's together, so it's not going to be all over the place. But yeah, here's how the palette looks. So I think we're just going to dig into the mattes in here. Also, I did do a little bit of shopping at Ulta. In my last video, I did mention that I don't really have much fall lippies, and I wanted to pick up a couple more, so we are gonna include those. All right guys, for the face, I'm wearing the Makeup Revolution Skin Silk Luminous Serum Foundation. This is a tad bit too dark for me now. I just have not been going outside, so I did lose a little bit of my tan. I do need to pick up a lighter shade, but highly recommend that if you guys are wanting something light. I would say the light to medium coverage foundation, and if you wanted to, you can definitely build it up to be full coverage. For the eyes, I'm just gonna prime. I'm just using my MAC Bare Study paint pot, and I always use this because it's a really nice thin layer for my eyeshadows. It has a little bit of like a tackiness to it, and on days where I'm just like way too lazy to do my eyes, I just put this on my eyelid. Okay, going into the palette, we are just going to go in with the mattes in here because I want to do a matte look. I'm just going to go in with Copycat, which is this light brown shade, and I'm going to put that in the crease. And you guys already know I love like a monochromatic look. I feel like that's like most of my looks, it's just monochromatic. But I'm really excited that fall is here. This week has been really cold. It's been in the 60s, and yeah, I definitely have been wearing sweaters. Just adding the color in the crease on this side. This week is supposed to get hot again. Well, it's supposed to be in the 70s, so I think 70s is like perfect weather to be out and about and walking around. 60s is nice too, but I get really bad headaches if it's like super windy outside and I don't have anything covering my head. Like I get sick very easily, so I try not to go out too much when it's really windy. A little bit of Pass It On and tiny bit of Maybe Later. Just a tiny bit of Maybe Later, because I am going to put like a really dark, I think I'm going to go in with that burgundy shade on the lid. So I want a really nice transition shade. For the first time, I tried the pumpkin spice latte, and it's way too sweet for me. I was like, I wanted to stick with my cold brew, but I wanted to try a little bit different, something a little bit different, because I did see somebody on TikTok, she got it over ice and it looked really good. I think maybe if I didn't get the whipped cream in it, it might have not been so sweet. But yeah, I'm just gonna stick to my pumpkin spice cold brew. We are going to go in with Bad Guy, and which is this pretty burgundy shade. I am going to put that all over the lid, and just going to use a flat brush and tap off the excess so I don't get it all over on the bottom of my lid. And just pat it in there. I'm just gonna go in with the crease shade and kind of blend this out so it's not so harsh. Tiny bit of this purple shade, not too much, and I'm gonna put that on the outer corner just to kind of deepen everything up. Remembered? I think for my next video, I want to do like a favorites. So I don't think I've done one. The last one that I've done was back in March. And it's been about, what, 4 months now since I've last done a makeup favorite. So I figured, why not do another one? For concealer, I'm just using the Makeup Revolution IRL Filter Finish Concealer. And I really need to clean up the bottom here, so I'm gonna drag this along here. Very nice concealer. This is very lightweight as well. Concealer brush, and blending this out. Something new that I did pick up is the L'Oreal Infallible Blur Fiction, and this is the one with the pink tint to it. I wanted to get the translucent one, but that one was out of stock, so I decided to pick up this one, and hopefully it's not too loud. I am just going to put that around, not getting too much. I'm just gonna get a very light layer, and I'm going to just set the concealer. Very pretty. Another new product that I did pick up is from Dibs. I have never tried this brand before, but it did win a award from the Allure Beauty 2025, I think. And it comes with a blush, and then it comes with a bronzer on the other end. I'm going to use the bronzer because I just want to try it out. It's not too pigmented, so it's very nice. And this shade is in, let's see, what shade did I get? I think I got more of the lighter shade. This one is in shade 3. Just gonna take an angled brush and just work it in. Blending in very nicely, not too splotchy. I'm just patting it in, not dragging it. Just next is blush. We are going to use the Bare Minerals bronzer. This is the Kiss of Rose blush that I did take out. It's more of like a neutral shade, and I think we're just gonna try this on. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty shade. It's more of like an orangey. I honestly think this is like more of a topper, but for the sake of the video, we are just going to use it as a blush today. Wow, it's really pretty. It does have a sheen to it. I'm just going to pat this on. It doesn't look too splotchy. Looks really pretty. It gives me more of like a tan look. It's very pretty for the fall time. Okay, I'm going to show you guys the rest of the products that I did pick up from Ulta. I did pick up this Tone Blur Essence Sunscreen. I'm out of sunscreen, so I needed to pick up a new one. The reason why I went to Ulta was because they just recently added in 2 Korean brands, and I wanted to pick up some skincare from them, but my Ulta was like basically sold out. They didn't have any of the makeup portion, which kind of sucked because I really wanted to grab some, but it's okay. I just opt for that sunscreen because I really do need it. And I did pick up a lot of lippies, guys. One thing that's not a lipstick is the Anastasia Magic Touch Blush Trio. I did pick mine up in pink, and it looks like this. And I feel like this is more of like a cool tone, pinky pink blush trio. I was gonna get like the peach one. I just opt for this one because these are kind of pricey. I think this was like 30 bucks, I think. I don't remember, but yeah, I just decided to pick up one just to try, and then if I like them, I will go get another shade maybe. Three things from Morphe. I bought one of their new lip liners. This one is in Sweet Talk, and then I bought 2 shades of their lipsticks. One is in Honey, and then I bought another one in Petal. So we are going to try that out today. The last 2 things I picked up was from Maybelline. This is their Superstay Teddy Tint, and I picked up both of these. I think one's more mauve, one is a little bit more brown. The last thing I picked up was this Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink lipstick, and this one's a really pretty brown shade. I don't have anything in my collection like this, so I'm going to try that out. Let's swatch the Maybelline Superstay Teddy Tint. This one is in Knee High. I feel like this one will be more like a mauve shade. Oh, I'm not getting a good swatch. Let's see here. Okay, so this one's more of a mauve shade. I'm not really sure how I feel about that. And then this one is in Skinny Dip. And I feel like this one's more of me. This one's more of like a brownie nude. These are really hard to swatch. So here is Skinny Dip right here. Really, really like that shade. I don't know. I feel like I might return both of these. This one is in Sweet Talk. I will go ahead and swatch Sweet Talk. And there's Sweet Talk right here. Really pretty brown. And then Honey. This is in Honey. I'm going to swatch it right there. Really, really cool tone. And then I should have picked up a more lighter shade that I can use in the middle. So maybe I might pick up one of those if I return the other shades. This one is in Petal. And this one's more of like a mauve brown. I know they both kind of look similar, but I think this one's a little bit darker. Okay, let's just get to swatching. Yeah. I am just going to swatch these 2 first. This one is in Knee High. And I feel like that's really pretty. Actually, I really like that. It's like more of a mauve brown. Here's that shade. One layer. I actually really, really like that. It feels really soft. Yeah. Really like the shade. I'm definitely going to keep that. I was going to return that, but yeah, that's a really pretty shade. Okay, let's try on the next shade, and this one is in Skinny Dip. More of a like a nude brown. Yeah, I like that shade too. I think that's pretty. I feel like these colors aren't as like, I don't know, it does have like a blur look to the lips. I really like it. I really like the shade as well. So I'm keeping both. You know what? Let's just go ahead and try this shade. Yeah, way too brown for me. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to fix that. I don't like it at all. I've been trying to look for like, this is more of like a caramel toffee shade. I don't really like it on me. Okay, let's go on with the Morphe. So going in with Morphe Sweet Tea, and I'm going to line my lips. It's a really pretty brown. And these glide on so nicely. They're really creamy. Petal, and it's more of the mauve nude shade. Okay, so then this shade is Sweet Talk with Petal. I feel like Petal came out to be really cool toned than Honey. I don't know, it's weird. I am going to try Honey now and see how I feel. When I was swatching these lipsticks, a lot of them were cool tone. They're like brown. So if you guys don't like that, you guys probably won't like these lipsticks. Okay, I'm going back in with Sweet Tea and drawing it in. Okay, and then we are going to go in with Honey. Here is Honey, and let's see. Honey kind of matches with the lip liner. I feel like they're kind of the same shade, but they look really similar. I feel like it looks so much similar to Petal. Go in with this shade. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 120 in Major Crush. This is more of like a pinky shade. I'm gonna put a tiny bit in the middle. And then just squeeze my lips together. I feel like I need a little bit of like pink in the middle. Yeah, that's pretty. And there we have it, guys. This is gonna be the end of the fall makeup look. I know it was a lot. It was a struggle. The eyes took a little bit of time. I really do like the cheeks. I feel like it's a little bit different from what I usually do. I've been into like all the pinks in all in mauves, but having a more neutral blush, I think really does pull all the look together. Love the lips. I'm really happy how everything turned out. I will most likely return this L'Oreal one, no, this Maybelline Superstay. I'm gonna return that because I don't like the shade on me. But these Maybelline Superstay Teddy Tint, really pretty. I feel like it blurs out your lips, which is something that I really like. And then we have these Morphe lipsticks. In my opinion, I think these are, I feel like all of them have more of like a cool tone to them. I don't, because I was in store, I was swatching them, and I did realize like they're more of like a cool undertone. So if you guys don't like that, you guys probably won't like these. I think if they had one that had more of like a pinkier undertone, I think I would get that. That's just my personal preference. But yeah, I love the lip liner. Lip liner is really nice. I think I want to pick up another shade that is a little bit darker. If you guys are new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. I would love it if you guys would subscribe. Leave me a comment down below about anything, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.